すいません、なんか間違えちゃったごめんなさい、なんか重なって送っちゃって設定してしまいました。すいません。チェック終了してるんで行きたいと思います。いつもご視聴ありがとうございます。昨日ね、それでミネソタには負けちゃったんですけど、なんとアトランタに初戦勝ちました。しかも劇的決着、気持ちよく第2、第3戦を勝って、今シーズン初のスイープププ。スイープププは初めてよね。そうね。まだ1回もありません。しかしまあ負けが多いね。初めてのスイープをブレーブスで飾ろうぜ。クリス・セール。前回対決してクリス・セールは多分打ったと思うんです。同じ作戦でいきたい。あれね。疲れさせて弱体化したところをぶっ放す。そんな感じで先発は後で考えよう。ゴールデンウィーク真っ只中です。皆さんお元気ですか？私はゴールデンウィークをずらして撮ることに決めました。以後ハーパー昨日2発9回裏かな、同点ソロ打てましたね。いいでしょこれで。左か。もう左もアンソニーで行くって決めたしな。外れるのは吉田。ね。デュランはこれ今最近調子ええんじゃ。昨日もタイムリー打ったんじゃ。つらい夢にはさよならと決めた。まぶい丸い胸には企みが
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we're ready for MLBTheSHOW's Game of the Week. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
機嫌ええな、やっぱり。勝つと機嫌ええなっていうか、オルソン18号。打ちすぎやろ。お、ブライス・ハーパーが輝いたぜ。ツーニュースですね。
We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
3安打、2ホーマー、2打点。これがあかんな。2ホーマーでランナーが前におらんっつうのはあかんがな。
First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound in this one, it's Sonny Gray. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat, otherwise it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning and change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in the bat.
ボールがストライクって言われまし 嘘、低めいっぱいでした。
That clips the corner. In the dirt.
No, that's low.
And the count
Ball.
1 and 2.
Ball.
いやー、嘘、ヒット、しょうもないヒット。
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you will work the hitter with it.
あー、ごめん、考えすぎた。最悪や。
Acuna with a homer in his last game.
カウント間違えんなよ。
Ball.
Aldi's on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
オールビーズをさせない。
He's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series.
Yo! いやー、ボールかなー、低いなー。お、ストライク。向こうは AB スイックなくなりました。昨日2本打たれました。
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Aldi's dives back in. Man at second.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 2-0. Just getting started here from Fenway Park. Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
変に追い込めちゃったな。
payoff pitch.
よし、これはストライク。オーケー。
Most guys are very
Nice
aggressive when they
ball.
see the stakes out there on the base paths.
ずーっとま
Can't
で来た
understand
よ。
why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Fastball is outside.
立ち上がりいつもメーター悪いわ俺。
Check
That's the
swing.
ball. That's
Held
down.
up. And the count is 2-0. Next offering is downstairs.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
Nice
Backdoor
ball.
with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
This one chopped to the
追い
ground.
込ん
but
だ。
foul. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Three-two now.
うわー
Into the outfield for a knock. Ozzie flying around third. He will
も
score and they take the
う
lead.
ツーアウトツーストライクまで来たのに
So
な。
sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu.
Hey,
さあ
And the 0-1. Liner snagged at first.
もったいない失
So
点。
one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show.
まあ今の打線なら1点ぐらいね。ハンデハンデ。
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. And singing, that may be his name, but the
全
strikeout
盛期の
is his
セール
game.
とは
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on
想
that
像
one,
し
but
がた
yes,
い
you
成
are
績
right.
と
This
なって
guy
おり
strike
ま
out
す。
for 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
Leading off, Jake Mangum. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
球数投げさす作戦が読まれてる。
ball.
That's inside.
That's in, ball.
That
Wow.
one 95 to finish him off.
Batting second, third
スライダー
baseman.
気になり
Here's
す
a
ぎた
check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter.
もうアレックス・コーラじゃ
Just
ない
wasn't
の
able to get it going at the plate
に
over the last month, where his batting average sat in the low 200s. That's not what you expect from him, but I've heard he's been putting in some work, and when you do that kind of work in the cage, it's eventually going to translate onto the field. He just needs some luck.
This one in the air center field. Harris moving under it. And there's two away.
Batting third, catcher, Adley
Adley Rutschman up now. He didn't just play baseball while at Oregon State, Singh. Adley was also on the football team.
Yeah, that's right. Adley was a place kicker his freshman year, averaged 60 yards per kick, and we've all seen the highlight of him tackling Christian McCaffrey. Not an easy feat.
20 touchbacks, too. Not bad. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
何やってんねん
He's in a great spot
球
right
数
here.
投げさせてないやんけ
0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. That one off the mark. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's inside.
Nice.
Bryce Harper waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick, the 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Sale off to a great start. And that is that. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top of the second. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Jurickson Profar. Close one,
No, that
doesn't
that's
get
a
the
ball.
call. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Next one,
That's the ball.
Ball 3. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Payoff pitch. Three and two now. Swing and a ball lined to center. Takes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball.
The 1-0.
よっし
Down
ゃ
and fouled off. And he'll need a new
お、
bat.
ちょっとねやこんにちは。いつもありがとうございます。昨日見ました？
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Swing and the ball lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit.
またこのしょうもないヒット。しょうもないヒット2本目。
Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves.
似てる。
And the 0-1. That one lifted to left. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
アウト。
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch
Batting
away
ninth,
and
third
wasn't able to stay
baseman,
close.
Andrew Monasterio.
お前レギュラーなのか、アトランタで。
That missed. That's a ball.
Harris leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third.
Wow.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Atlanta, second baseman
Third off.
Here is Ozzie
Boy.
Albies up to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that
No,
misses.
ball.
Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top of the second.
That's a ball.
In the dirt to third.
アウト。よかった。
Down, and that ends the inning.
この終わり方ラッキーやわ。オージーにボール2やったから。助かったぜ。
Ready to go for the
昨日
last
2
half
発
of the inning. Still stepping in for
チー
Boston.
ム1の第15。
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. In the air,
Yes.
left field,
ありゃ
pulls it in on the run.
音したけどな。
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Wilson Contreras.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Ball.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Digging in, Roman Anthony. Two down, nobody on, and that misses.
Ball.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he can swings and misses.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout.
やっぱりスライダーえぐいな。まだノーヒット。
All set for the start of the inning. Ozzie Albies has one of the top averages in the league, Singy. That bat's got more hits than a summer playlist.
Pitchers are looking around like, can someone unplug this guy?
Here we go, Sonny.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your 1. Yeah, Singy, he's turning BP into a lifestyle.
I mean, pitchers are calling their parents after games just to decompress.
And he grounds one to the right side.
うわ
Dubon
Hey.
first. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
ハーパーショートバウンド取るのうまい。
It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
ナイス。あなた一発あるで。
Nope. Ball.
The 1-0.
Probably the best one we have
低い
seen.
ね。
Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch.
お疲れ様です。
いや
Grounder. That's through for a base hit.
ー誰だ
So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
大赤字ちゃん来てくれたんす。
For Atlanta,
昨日
baseman Matt Olson.
Here,
ボンちゃんのサヨナラヒットで
he
勝っ
was
た
the
で。
strikeout victim his first time.
お疲れ様です。今日は兵庫から見ております。おお、
やばいおお高い。
It's 0-1.
あ、今日はご実家から若さんいつもありがとうございます。
Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
昨日9の6の試合勝ったんですか？すごい。
Sliced hard but foul. Up the middle. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Still able to come through behind an account right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
超シーソーゲームでした昨日。
That's a base hit, run score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Challenged him with a fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
First and second, one out. Wilyer Abreu next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
What?
アトランタは強敵ですね。
2 on, 1 out. Off the plate, and the count is 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Up and in the infield, runner at first base, get 2, get out of this.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Rafael toss to second, and that's 2.
よしよし。2点で止めた。
The RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
ちょっとほんまにね、スイープしたいんだよな。
Set for the bottom of the third.
アトランタのピッチャーもらったのかな。アブレイユとなんか新人出して。
His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy.
That's a ball.
Oh, that got away from him.
初めてのランナー。昨日タイムリーのデュラン。
Pitch location right there.
当てろやお前。
And take it towards the first base side of the field. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
ラファエラスタート。単独スチール。スライダー投げろよ。はいフライだ。絶対セーフ。イエーイ。ナイストレイ。
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. And a big swing and a miss.
打たれへんで。
The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. That misses. Full count out. And ball
Take your
four
bait,
to
ball
aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the
昨日さよならのボンちゃん。
It's a really nice plate appearance.
First and second.
ボンちゃん意外とチャンスでカーソルでかくなるんだよな。
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
No, that's down. Ball.
荒れ玉クリスセル。ボールは遅くなってるけど荒れています。ダメか。
Brings it in.
セールもくせ者ですね。
あ
Out is third. And that's a double play.
Boom, that's just a terrible
そう
decision.
か。ライトアクーニャや。
Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
ちょっと浅かったしな。
マジか。
セールはもうくせ者という字のごとく曲がりますわ。
Runner on the go. Ball
No,
out.
うわアウトや。危
Safe
ね
at
え。
second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
マンガム。
This is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a
昨日お
guy
前
with some wheels on
ボン
first.
ちゃん打ってる
Defense
ぞ。
probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man at second.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
タイミング合えへんな。スライダー。
レンゾーさんは、世間の連休期間はどう過ごすのですか？
He goes
で
down looking.
チャレンあダメだった。チャレンジ押して
One
もう
left for the Red
た。
Sox. They trail things here 2-0.
世間の連休期間は別に何も決めてないんですけど、とりあえずずらして奥様
Back
は
here at Fenway.
ゴリゴリ
Now
の
to the
会
plate
社
for
員なんですけ
Atlanta.
ど、
Jurickson Profar.
ずらして取るっつうことだけ決まりました。フォーシームが悪い今日。
You know, these
やっ
Braves
と入っ
doing
た。
a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground.
いやーこれボンちゃんやったら取ってくれんねんけど。
For Atlanta, center fielder Michael Harris is second.
またのアウトやん。
楽しんでください。
間違えた。ほら間違えた、ごめんもう。
And it'll be first and second with nobody out.
Up next for Atlanta.
今度はよう取ったのに俺がミスった。ごめんならお前ら。
First and second, no outs. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. That one hammered but pulled foul.
若さも楽しんで。三宮行きたいわ。久しぶりによう行ったわ。三宮とハーバーランド。
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. The Braves trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Got it.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
この人も元レッドソックス。ナイスボールだ。一番思ったところに投げれるピッチャー。
Right side. Parker to second.
よっしゃ。
What a great feeling to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning,
も
but they failed
う
to
ほん
score.
ま耐え忍んでいますソニ
It's
ー。
the Braves 2 and the Red Sox nothing.
もう8安打されてる。
On MLBTheSHOW.
ナイスダブルプレーいただきました。
Bottom of the inning. So stepping in
とにかく追いつこう。
Jose Ramirez.
昨日ホームラン打ちました。
Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
スライダー以外は、スライダーとチェンジアップ以外はほぼ球速一緒って2つしかないな。
The lefty, the 1-0. That one missed.
Good
Ball.
strike there, but didn't
Hikoy,
get the
hikoy.
strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Way inside, gets out of the
ほ
way.
んまあれ玉やわ。よう再現されてるわ。
Very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And there's the automatic. That one misses.
Take your base, ball
So
ス
four.
トライクやけどな、前は。
That could jumpstart an offense that's
ラミレスまた当てられるところだった。
don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
そうやね、もうすでに5個ぐらいデッドボール食らってんのに。
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
ストライクか。
Fastball in for a strike. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Bo Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there, just couldn't catch up.
Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize this.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Go to second, out of bounds, safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
走れる小デブ。
One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
Out towards right center field.
タイムレススター
Moves
ト
to the alley. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly.
1点でいいから
And there are two gone.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to
コン
center.
ちゃんや
I think this point, he wants to get him over and get him in.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Sale delivers. Gets the call.
いや
Gonna count 1 and 2.
低くない
Wants another look at the called strike.
よし
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Two one. And that one clips the corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they
Yes!
closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fouled off. He was late. And a payoff pitch. Ground ball right side.
あー惜しいボール
He
だ
takes it on his own,
ね
and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. And the Red Sox leave 1, and they're down 2-0.
いやまだノーヒットやフォアボールでしか1番からやで
Ready now for the
Leading off
5th
for
inning.
Atlanta,
Now the leadoff
second
spot for the
baseman,
Braves,
Ozzie
Ozzie Albies.
クリスが疲れてくるから2点差ならわからんって
Gray back to work.
You know, these
No,
Braves
that missed.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits
No, that
against
missed.
that
That's
pitch
the ball.
alone.
Liner, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
何回も何回も防がれへんぞ
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. 1 for 2. And the sweeper catches the plate. The Braves trying to break this one open. We're at the top of the 5th.
こんにちは、アクーニャ。また怪我しましたね。
1-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
あ、リアルアクーニャ怪我癖ついてますね、こんにちは いや、ストライクですよ。もうお願い。お願い。あ、全然外れてる。
So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
ど真ん中じゃねえか今。
Grounded to third. Could be two. There's one. How about that double play?
だから三塁踏めって落ち着いてもう踏めたやん余裕ですぐ慌てる。よしよしよしよしよしよしよし。なんとか要所要所をしのいで2失点9安打されてるけど、ヒット打とうぜ。いやセールは多分この回疲れてるはず。
We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
ね。この回よ、変えられたら終わりやで。
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Ball
You
out.
know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
ストライクか。
Comes a 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2 now. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Just
That missed. That's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Inside. Ball.
The Braves leading by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. Good plate appearance there.
Ball 4.
Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One gone runner at first.
肩こりが。
Batting Jaron Duran. Walked his first time. Here goes the runner. That's it for a strike. in there safely.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
And it's second. Strike two. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joey Wentz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suarez also getting ripped.
Ball.
And a 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Out to short.
Yes! 抜けてれば1点じゃないラファエラのねボンちゃん
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
いいほーダメダメか今のはもう
2 on, 1 out.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
No,
that's it.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Rafaela at second. Durant at first. One gone. Check swing, and he went. And now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Runners on the move. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Here comes a 3-2. He fouls it off. He'll do it again. Both runners go again.
That's
And
ball
they're all
four.
loaded
Take your
up.
base.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the manager out of the
Ua,
Braves dugout,
kaeta!
and he will make a move to the pen. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout.
失点ゼロで変えた何本気出してんねん首位独走してるくせにボケ
Joey Wentz gets the call from the pen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded.
ウエン
Just
ツや
has
と
to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
何やったっけこいつもう忘れた大したことねえなチャンス弱いピンチ弱い
Digging in is the switch inning out.
チャンス強い人
Golden opportunity right here. And that one fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside, almost got it. Straight
初球振れへんかったらほんまボケ
And now 2-2. bases full. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating.
もう初球振ったんがあかんわ。全てやわ。4球目と。
Go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick. And we're gonna get around the league in a hurry.
Fouls away the first offering. Slider misses down and away. Next one is off the plate. Ball two.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Gotta find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's the strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Right field, Acuna under it. And that is the third out of the inning. So 5 innings in the books now with the no-hitter officially over. Back after this on the show. Back here in Boston. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
ピンチ39で打たれへんな。マンガムとラミ用意してもらってんのにな。
Wilyer Abreu will hit next.
Left fielder Wilyer Abreu.
ヒット1本、フォアボール3個。
That one close, rule the ball, and it's 1-0.
Hike one.
Fouled off left side.
カリカリしてテンポが速いよ。
1-2 now.
That's high. That's a ball.
Yeah, that skips into there. Ground ball right side. Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jurickson Profile.
ホームランあるで、グレイ。
Curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Right down to shoot, and it's nothing in 2.
フォーシームかシンカー狙ってんのかな。カットかな。
You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Michael Harris, the second.
2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. This ball's chopped to the ground, and it goes just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball to the right side.
Foul.
And that's just foul.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Nice, Tony.
Go the Braves.
US.
They're up 2-0.
お疲れちゃん。この回逆転したるから待っといて。
Bottom of the 6th, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox.
6回2失点ナイスピッチ。
6回2失点褒められてるぜ。逆転したらなあかん。せめて負け分けしたらなあかん。
That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fought off foul.
Yes!
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
This one's smoked on its way out of here.
今のはナッチマンヒットやったら同点やないか。すごっ。
Bryce Harper
2試合連続3本目。 第11号。
ハーパー用の
アトランタ戦で3本。
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it.
ハーパー様々。
Went up there, looking
あと1点。
I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He looked
戻ってきたハーパー。
circled the bases.
打率がボロボロになっちゃったけど。
Here's Contreras now.
いいよ。おい。
That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders
アトランタ守備良すぎへん。
in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
ハリスさすがの守備ですね。
Late with the swing there.
これ振ったらあかんねんて。何打席やってんねん。
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's a ball.
That's down and in.
Ball.
Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that will end the inning.
ハリスなの？センターハリスなのか。
And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We hope you're enjoying the
ハ
game
リ
of
ス
the
は
week
クー
on
ニャオジ
MLBTheSHOW.
え？レフトだろ前か。
Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves.
96球。ソニースメンって言ってもらった。毎回ほんま悪い。ごめんな。もう押すの嫌やけど。
Jeremiah Estrada.
監督、お前マウンドまで行ってねぎらったれよ。だからクビなんじゃお前は。ちょっと待って、ごめん、あかんわ。1点差や。こんなんやってる場合ちゃうぞ。間違えんなよ。
Here comes the 0-1. Line to left. Foul ball. Foul ball. The 0-2 on the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
先頭
So
出
a
して
man
も
on
うてるやん。
base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too
こ
good
い
of a
つ
pitch to hit right there. You
変
have
取
to
った
expand
次
the
や
zone.
って。で
Keep
も
that
もう
leadoff
毎
man
回打たれ
off
てるから
first
な。
base.
よう2点で収まってんな。アトランタはこれで2桁なんだ。こいつはレギュラーギリギリのやつやぞ。多分。
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Get on the ground to short. Rafaela. 1 and 2nd. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to
や
finish.
っぱり打線は繋がらんな。意味がないの。
Base is empty after the double play. And here comes Ozzy Albies to the dish.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. looking.
真ん中行った。
And the Braves go
Nice
down
pitch.
throwing as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
ハーパーのホームランだけ。もうこれ絶対これあかんねん。ヒットで点取れな負けんねんって。
New pitcher for the Braves, Tyler Kinley.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season.
最後がイグレシア
We'll
ス
see
ね。
what kind of command he has.
Leading off for the Red
この後スアレス。
There's the strike. And he swings through that one.
That's the ball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swinging a foul out of play. The Braves trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Strike two. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Jose Suarez, the left-hander, up and throwing. Suarez warming up as well. The 0-2.
That's low. That's a ball. Ball.
惜しいね。タイミングはいい感じだけど。
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now here is Mauricio Dubon. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him
ちょっと
there.
待って。
Eighth inning
ちょっ
coming
と
up.
ちょっと待って
It's the Braves 2.
えらいすんまへん。ちょっとコンタクトがしばしばなりすぎて集中できへん。
And the Red Sox won. The game of the week living up to its name. Back after this.
さらっと終わらそう。
Back now at Fenway.
なんだ
Their
ああ、
offense
これ
has
か。
produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Brian Abreu takes over on the mound.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
数字ほどは打たれてないよ。多分な。
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
ストライクやんけ。
Squeezed a little bit here late.
And the 1-0. Ground ball up the middle.
取ったれよ。取ったれ
And a
よ。
good start to the inning.
取ったれって。
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
On the ground to third, might be two. Feed to second, that's one. And that makes
助かったね。
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough
もう神様が逆転せえ言ってんぞ。これ何個目よダブルプレー。
after the double play. Great Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. That one's in there, 0-1. Abreu making his 30th appearance of the year. And they traded for him earlier this year. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped but foul. Here's the 0-2. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Braves go down quickly here. They lead it 2-1.
トップからやで。イグレシアス出てきたら打たれんだよ。うわ、珍しくマンガも3三振。
This guy, a player that if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive
あれ
getting around the
ソアレス
base.
じゃないの？
The Braves bullpen has some activity. Raisel Iglesias, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now the offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a
ちょ
run
っと
across
待って、
the
こ
plate.
れなんかカーソルちっちゃすぎんねんけど。わお。 そういうこと。しかも C フリーマンチンやんけ。
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Braves holding on to a one-run lead near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Kinley is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
スアレスやろ。
Now pitching for
Here comes the new arm for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
Robert Suarez.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 3 in this one. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Oh, 1 down. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Outside. That's
No
the ball.
signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Back inside Fenway Park, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Wilyer Abreu.
最終回あるからちゃんと抑えなあかんで。左2人やから。
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Yuki Matsui. He's pitching on 2 days rest. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, yeah.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout.
怖いぞ今のボール。
Here in the ninth.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it.
一発あるぞ。
I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because It was in a very hittable location.
このバッター
Swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Close,
Nope,
but
ball.
called a ball. Ball one.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And another
Ball.
ball.
That's down.
あ
Three of them. Slice to right. Bounces
Ball went
over
over
the
the
wall
fence.
and
Two
found
bases.
ground, and it's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 3.
Ball.
And it's second. So 2 balls and no strikes. Got foul at the plate. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 3 and 1.
ストライクじゃない。
And ball
Ball
4
four.
to a
Take your
board.
base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yuki Matsui won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Red
for the
Sox.
Red Sox,
Number
Cade Smith.
36.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Andrew Monasterio.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And now Andrew Monasterio.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boo. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run from the number 9 guy at the plate. That's a ball outside the sweeper. 2 outs. Out to short.
よっしゃ。
That ends the inning as there's finally a chance to pick up some insurance. 2 left for Atlanta. They still lead it 2-1.
ハーパーもう一発打って。それしかなさそうやわ今日。
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
Ball 1
That's
to
the ball,
Price.
low.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
よっしゃー。
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though.
Looks like the pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Masataka Yoshida looking to start something with 1 gone. This one in the air, right field.
Oh, shit!
So they're down to their final out. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Outside, ball.
And another
That's the
ball.
ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
High fly ball out towards right center field.
伸びろ。おえ。
Ball game. And the Braves, even in this series, up in a game apiece.
The first 2 games of this series really good. Exchanged punch for punch, blow for blow. But tomorrow will be a big one, especially in a day game. There might be some shadows in the afternoon. So you really want to focus on scoring early and playing very good defense to prevent runs. We'll see who wins it tomorrow.
And your final score here today, 2-1.
お前が
For
か。
Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next game of the...
連勝でけんな。まあね。まあ次が弱いチームやから。ラバーマッチ勝ってガーディアンズに3連勝して借金を使えそう。まずは最終戦勝つ。ピッチャーはスアレスやしな。ベロじゃねえよ。なんだこれ。契約完了。はい。ちょっとローテ入れ替えます。これでクロシェット、ソニー、スアレスの順が元に戻ったっつうことね。 使おうと思えばベロもクロフォードも使えるっていうことを覚えとかなあかんで、チャップマンは休ましたから後ろはまあそこそこいける。まあでもバッティングは水もんやから打てる時もあればっていうことよ。全く打たれへんかった時よりはね。
Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, Interleague Baseball on MLBTheSHOW. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Chum. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next.
こんにちは。
ああいうノッチ。
And on the hill here today,
負けたばっかり。
Ranger Suarez having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Siggy.
Yeah, you see there
惜
with
し
the
かったらエッチもじゃっていうか ERA1.60
and he's been pretty much lights out so far
サイ
this
ヤング
season.
サイヤング
The only
7
guy
勝
like
目
this
しよう
takes
っ
the
て
mound,
6
Boog.
勝に
I'm
入らんの
expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so
終わる
quickly.
かお前なんか。
In run away here this afternoon. Looks out and stuck out with the ball.
そりゃそうやろ。投げた俺がボールやと思ってるわ。
So they still got both.
やばいな、この審判やばそう。
Wind to kick the 2-0. Right side. And he can't.
お、ボンちゃん落とした。
Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score
珍
this.
しい。
Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Just underway here at Fenway. On the ground to the left. Rafaela. The flip. 1-2.
アウト。 ナイスボンちゃん。ボンちゃん早かった。
Thing of beauty from start to finish.
いいね。
Base is empty after the double play. Matt Olson getting ready to hit with a couple of homers in this series. 3 hits total. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review.
審判やばい。
Still 2 challenges left for them.
ABS が勝敗を分けるかも。
2 down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Dubon to first.
すべてのアウトがボンちゃん絡み。
Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
もう初回1番バッターからやから、ここで先制。
And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Schwellenbach. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
勝ち星ないぞ。6番手かな。チャンスよ。球速いよ。
The 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Kim with the throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around, Mauricio Dubon. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
No, that's low.
あれ、抜けた。そうか。ラミレスシフト。
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That misses. Ball one. Man at first, one away.
That was straight queso right there.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Line drive. He gets there to make the play.
ブレーブス。守備良すぎへん。いいライか、今日は。もうちょっとでも、まあ正面。
Harper matched a homer in his last game. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's it for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Out there.
And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early.
2試合続けてワンランゲームはもう。
Anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the
アトランタに楽勝したいね。
Here's a high chopper, and it goes just foul. Late swing fouled off. The 0-2. And he chases that one away.
Let's take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Line drive and foul ball. comes the 0-1. And that one ripped to left. That's out number 2.
ちょっと甘く入った。スタート。
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Drake Baldwin.
2 down, bases empty. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenge. No score here in the second. Baldwin throws right, bats left. Made his big league debut when he was 23 years old. Oh, that deflects off his glove.
やばい。
Save it first as they can't make the play.
Batting seventh.
そりゃすまん、俺が悪い。スタート。初戦でホームラン打たれてると。
White went deep in his most recent game.
That's the ball.
Baldwin, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's the ball.
Go
Yes.
looking. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
投手戦かな。あ、あれチェックしてないわ。したっけ？
Back here.
コントロールがいい。
Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. So the Boston Red Sox are in real trouble about a third of the way into the season. I thought they'd be serious contenders.
That's the ball.
Singy, were we wrong about them?
No, I think there's still time to turn this around. Think of how the Nats did it in 2019. It can be done. But there's no doubt they put themselves deep underwater in the standings. And they've got a lot of ground to make up. Big few weeks coming. Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see. Now this ball is well hit. This one's
ダ
got
メ
a
か、
chance.
直撃か。うわあとちょっとでホームラン。
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could
ハーパー
handle.
戻ってきた。ノーアウト。
To stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Gunner in scoring position now, and
Oh, shit.
across the first end of the ball game.
Jaron Durant will hit next, batting 4 for 6 in the series. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The Bo Sox looking to strike first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Oh.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, and 2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
あかんよね。チャンスになったら力みすぎて2三振とかようやるわ。
So now the
リラック
DH
スリラック
spot,
ス。
Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Swinging a foul straight back. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
Whoa.
Ground ball right side. All these out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back,
Leading
and
off
take a
for
look at some
Atlanta,
hot hitting
shortstop,
in this
Hazel.
series
Yo,
as we check out the
Tartena.
numbers.
Oh.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Brett Wisely.
Worm
抜けた。
for a knock.
おい。
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's
低め
hit
集め
that
すぎ
hard,
か
it
な。
makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
さあ。
Ozzy Albies up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Close, but call the ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they still got both their challenges. The Braves with a chance to score first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. This ball's chopped to the ground.
よっしゃ。
A double play that way.
That was the never orchestrated. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, save some pitches.
なんか肌感やけど強くなってるんじゃない？レッドソックス。当たり前か。
As we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Ball one.
In for a strike, good slider.
Just a really nice slider down in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game.
Oh, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And that is out of play.
ボンちゃん似合ってない。
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fine play in the hole for the out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mango. He's 0 for 1. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Oh, great stop.
Yeah! Hit that over.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the ball across the diamond after just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. He's going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now.
Yeah.
Rusty Valentine rings him up. Gets him easily, ends the inning.
打ち気に入るねおっさん。
3 innings complete. No score.
でもった。
Back in the ballpark, rubber match alert, Singy. Two teams who really want this one, and it shows. Tie game, and we're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you can sense both teams treating every at-bat with postseason intensity. Nobody wants to give an inch. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Looks like he wants the signs again. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
間違えた。
Now a step off the
やばい。
rubber to reset. Swing and a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Good eye.
いやー全然ボールやな。今日ストライクゾーン見えてないぞ俺。
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Rip to third. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the
1点差ゲームになるぞ。エラーすんなよ。ボタン間違えんなよ。タイミング間違えんなよ。考えてやれよ。
He's just one shy of that milestone.
That one is hammered right field, carrying well. And that one hops the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
やっぱインサイドと高めつかなあかんて。
And it's second.
No, that's a ball.
The hitters count the 2-0. That's a strike. And that one ripped into right. 2 away. Go-ahead run on base. Drake Baldwin digs in now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left. And that's the third out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the fourth. We're tied. Nothing, nothing.
ほんまに1個のミスで泣くぞ。1個の失投で泣くぞ。
Bottom four, still stepping
失
in
投
for
を見逃すなよ、逆
Roman
に。
Anthony.
Right fielder, Roman Anthony.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a pop-up. Kim should have this one. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Bryce Harper.
Flips the corner. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one finds the zone. That is strike two.
No, that's a ball.
3試合連続。第12号。ホームランランキング入ってくるんじゃないこれ。
ハーパー復活。
ハーパー復活いただきました。先制スターズのベイベー。気持ちよかった今の。
One down, digging in, Jaron Duran went down on strikes his first time through. Slice hard, but foul down the left side. Yo one. Two down.
外野抜ける気せえへん。
It's a good recovery though after giving up the home run, not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. And the 0-2.
当たったんじゃない？立川みたいにやらんか当たった。
Stays alive. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
いいよ、疲れてきやるぞ。
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
すごい互角に戦ってる。
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up
勝
to
負
this
してる。
point. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Braves need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
ボールや。
Ball 2.
Close one.
ストライク、ストライク。
Ball 3. I thought that was a strike.
ストライクでしょ。あ、やばい。おお、ストライク。
Still 2 challenges left for them. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. To the right side, Dubon. In plenty of time. The first one away here in the 5th.
そうです。2回完封してんねんけどな。ブレーブスじゃ無理かな。球数多そうやな今日。ちょっと多いかな、完封ペースよりは。
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, man. Not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament.
And that one hammered. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. And they tie it up. It's 1-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. And my
完
ears are
封と
ringing.
か
I can
言
feel
う
that's
か
what
ら
to
や。
do. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the
コース
ballpark.
が真ん中やな。
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brett Wisely next up for the Braves. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
「大伏兵に打たれたな。
And the lefty with the 0-1.
That's the ball. No.
On the ground to short. Throw to first is in time.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning for Ronald Acuna Jr.
ツーアウト。
For Atlanta, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
ホームランあるで。
Here's Acuna now.
Oh.
The 1-0. Swung on, belted. That one carried.
そう。
Going. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. And the Braves have the lead now. It's 3-1.
ツーアウトからやね。
Just a swing away from doing something special. For a guy to be able to hit a changeup with that velocity tells me he would have been ready for
低めに集めすぎやねんって。
that wide of range of velocity, but he does a nice job picking his pitch and he gets rewarded for it.
So 2 down, and Olsen up to the plate. Was grounded out a couple of times. Oh, Olsen in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Bouncer to second, Duvall. Tosses the first, and Olsen is set down. And that is that. The 2-round trippers in this inning, the long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Boston, Joe stepping in for Boston. Masataka Yoshida.
You know, these Red Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. On the ground to first, Olsen. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Cedar Rafaela.
That's the ball.
Late with the swing there. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Duvall at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. little bit high, maybe. And that is ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And now for the 1-2. Time is called at home plate. The 1-2. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Play made, that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly, and they still trail it here, 3-1.
守備がいいように見えんな。
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
しょうがな。この回までかな、スアレスは。3失点したからな。まさかクーニャのがホームラン止まへんかったわ。ついつい低めに頼ってしまうねんな。
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Murphy needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Oh, yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground, and it goes just
チェンジアップも捉えられてきたな。
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. The 2-2. He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
This to third, and that's just foul. The 2-1. Foul ball there.
チェンジアップ空振り取られへんくなってきた。
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout.
いやー、際どい。これは際どいんじゃない？ストライク。
Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Drake Baldwin. Taps softly to the right side, but it kicks foul. And now the 0-1. Gets to him.
やばかったね
Nicely done for the out. Down in order, go the Braves.
疲れっすわー、疲れちゃん。またも QS の先発を見殺すのか俺。
Back here at Fenway, now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jake Mangum.
Jake Mangum.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how this goes. Lead off there, ball on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Murphy やるな。大丈夫かな。
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
よし。
Safe is second, and he easily steals the bag. That's 20 stolen bases for him this season.
When you're trying to strike a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
And it's second. Swing and a ball hammered left field.
よしよしよしよしよしよしよし。
And it bangs off the mark. In comes the run.
おーっと。
And now they trail by one.
3番4番や。
Letting that runner steal second base, get in the
入っちゃえばよかったのに。
come through with the base knock, get out of run.
吠えとるの。
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
帰んの。
Spencer
せっかく
Strellick
当たってきたのに。
gives way, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. New pitcher for the Braves,
Deta.
Ian Hamilton.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality
苦手や
pitches.
ねん
He does
な。
have first open if he needs to use it.
Roman Anthony now at the plate.
疲れてる。投げすぎやお前。 進塁打打と最低でま
At second base, here in the bottom of the sixth. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Batter challenges in a very big spot.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
よー止めたなー。抜けてりゃ同点やのに。
clearly got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Now, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
リラックスリラックス。
2 on, 1 out. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Next offering way off the plate.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute to finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to him.
In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ian Hamilton departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
左のスアレス出して。ラッチマン右の方がいいから。ダメ。早っ。
32nd appearance.
そうか、前の試合で引っ張ったからな、なんとか
Here's
入れる
Adley Rutschman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And it's foul.
もう
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, find back into this at-bat through the count.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Out towards right center field. Long run tracks it down. And that ends the inning. The Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
同点にしとかなあかんくさいな。
Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Eli White.
74球にしては疲れてんなお前。
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right through there for Estrada. softly hit to third. Ramirez sends it to first. That's the first out at the top of the seventh.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now the 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Brett Wisely.
So up next, Brett Wisely, 1 for 2. Carrying well. And it's off the green monster. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
That one ripped, but foul. And on second, 2 down.
No, that's a ball.
A 1-1. Big swing and a miss. And it's second. Now.
Out.
That one missing inside a sharp slider. Ronald Acuna Jr. would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Good job to fight that one off. And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now there's a bullet down the line.
なあ、取ったーね
Well, you're holding your breath on that one. Touched it
マンガム
clean. He stumbled a little bit, but kept his
機
concentration.
動戦士マンガム
Nice catch to end the inning.
ナイスキャッチ
Bottom of the
Lucky
seventh.
seven.
Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one in the air, center field. White settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Rafaela.
That's the ball.
The Braves holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third.
抜けた
And it's outside. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. He's grounded out a couple of times. Runner takes off, picks him for a strike. Safe and second with a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number, man. He really made his athleticism work for him on that.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1.
いや
Challenge
ーちょっ
coming
と
from
待
behind
っ
the
て
dish.
ちょっと待って
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Red Sox get a chance to tie it up on the ground right side. Tosses to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Well, there's a lot right
最高のバッターや
Nice job of the pitcher to bear down.
うちで一番チャンスに強いはず
Excellent piece of work.
取ってから早すぎへん
One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the Red Sox 2. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a closer.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
オルソンのためにこっちで行きます
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
おいボールかな押してから
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. And it's 1-1.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Up the middle, Dubon tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
For Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
No!
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And another ball. Here's a 3-0. And a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Gets him to chase after that one. Payoff pitch. On the ground right side. To the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Absolutely belted. That's got a chance.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Out the corner.
Olsen off the first with 2 away. In there at the knees, and the count 1-1. Both 23 years old. and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Here's a 1-1. Slap the other way.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Foul ball, he stays alive. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that is the inning. One left for Atlanta. They still lead at 3-2.
ラミレス、俺にパワーをくれ。
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Tyler Kinley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No, that's low.
Check swing called strike. Strike one. That one way inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles out there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Fouled off. He was late. The Braves trying to hold a one-run lead near the bottom half of the eighth inning. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up. 0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Outside with the breaking ball. Bryce Harper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These are fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Bryce Harper to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but it's simple here. Give him the cycle.
fouled off. Down, nobody on. Just missed. 1-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. Acuna has a lead. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Red Sox 2. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back inside Fenway Park. So down to the plate for Atlanta. Drake Baldwin. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And a good start to the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. A nice job of turning that around.
White thought that one
もうええやん、ストライクでええやん、ボールやけど。
They'll keep their remaining challenge.
一緒やな、お前。どこ見てんねん。足元にあるぞ、ボール。取れた。
That one carrying and brings it in at the wall.
買い出せん、買い出せん。
One out man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. He's already homered here in this one. Oh. On the ground is short, could be
あ、間違えた。
Sends it to first and to away now.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman Brett Wisely.
In the dirt. And on second, 2 down. That's outside. And the count now 2-0. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. He beats it. And they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying at the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
いません。ダブルプレーで終わってたのに。
Next up for the Braves. Wisely leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Misses the zone and he gets him to James.
Ooh, fire. Maybe going to take the donut off the bat, Parker.
Duvall. And that's the end. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
center fielder, Jaron Duran.
This one in the air center field. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
In at second with a 1-out double.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
頭に当たってる。
1 out, runner at second. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is absolutely belted.
入っちゃえばいいのに。
Rutschman in to score. Goes to second, and he's out easily.
アウト？アウト？入っちゃえばいいのに。これないの？これ。チャレンジないの？吉田おったらサヨナラやったやん。何回ミスんねんこの試合。おいまぐれですツーアウト。 ぱりお前はミラクル男や。
He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch. That's it right there. Just a perfect.
こうなったら逆転したい。
All tied up thanks to the home run. Mauricio Dubon.
どうするピッチャー。
Over 3 with 3 ground balls.
夏井じゃ無理や。
初見で失礼します。すごい、上手すぎる。
こうなったら逆転していただきました。初見さん登場。
Bases empty, 2 away,
ありがとうございます。
but 2 runs are in. We're the last half of inning number 9. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. The Braves bullpen has some
おお、ブレーブスはもうピッチャーおらんやんけ、そう考えたら。だいぶ使ってるぞ。
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
勝てばカード勝ち越し。
Trying to send this extra innings. Swings through it for the catch.
分かってて振ってもうてるで。
And we're headed to extras. So they push across the 2 runs they needed in the bottom of the 9th, and we'll play on.
いやでも
And we
そう
are
やな。
tied
奇跡やな。
4-4.
よう追いついたぜ。これで終わったらあかんけども。
On to extra innings.
うわ、
Now in for the Braves.
2、3、4なの？これはもうボタン間違えんなよ。
So the leadoff
どうしたらいいんかな。オルソンのとこでチャップマンかな。
Okay.
それしかないがな。あ、ペイトンのままでもいいのか。なんか嫌な予感するからやめよう。まだ左は松井もいるし。大丈夫大丈夫。あ、ホームやった。著作権の関係で音ありません。クロージングタイムじゃないぞ。あ、
So they turn to their
押し
closer.
もた。
A roll to Chet.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble
どっ
because of
ちがええかな。パワーで押した方がいいんでしょうか。変化球でダブルプレーやな。そりゃそうやな。とこ投げてくれよ。
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
フォーシーム狙ってんじゃない。
Tied at 4. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. That one missed. On the ground right side.
あかん。
In plenty of time at first, And that is a big first out.
ボテボテすぎやって。
The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra.
チャップマンすまん、歩かして怒んなよ。あ、間違えた、間違えんなよまだ。
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
どこで目悪いわ。
Jurickson Profar steps to the dish in a critical spot. Known for his late inning heroics.
Well, both sides
ダブルプレー取ったら勝てる。インターナショナルロークってどういうことだお前。押し出しかこれアホ。アホ。
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. Anthony under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags for home.
いやー、ダメ
It's now 5-4.
What a time to miss the cutoff. He puts that throw on the money. They've got a chance to get that runner at home.
1点やったらいける。
Critical run scores. That could swing this game.
ここ大事やね。バッターアウトにすりゃいいんだよ。
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Traffic on the bases with
メーター合わせてないよ。
You're the top half of the 10. Swing and a miss. Perfect swing right there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 on, 2 outs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much. A low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fly ball out towards left center. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Braves 5.
二塁ランナーボンちゃんか。ダイソーやな。
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher
よ
on the
し、
mound.
もう一球品のリリーバーおらんやろ。
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
さよならまで行こうぜ。はい。書いた方がいいよってことね。出ますよ。大丈夫大丈夫。守備も大丈夫。はい。
Making a move at second base. Pinch running.
とりあえずお前は帰ってこい。
Getting some more speed on the bases. Back to the top of the order. So stepping in for Boston, Jake Mangum. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run is second.
抜けた。とりあえず同点。ノーアウト。よった。ラミレス1球待って。マンガム様が走るから。マンガム決めてよお前。絶対ミスんなよ。よいしょ。アウトじゃない。スタートめっちゃ悪かった。アウトじゃない。セーフか。セーフやな。打てばサヨナラ。
The winning run on second base. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Kim with the throw to first. One out, the bottom of the 10th.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Roman Anthony will hit next.
Oh, how he
Hidari
loved to walk it out right here.
ロミーレ。アーソに最近当たってないから大丈夫か。ピッチャーいいんだよ。
Swinging a foul out of play. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, dude. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
0-2. Fastball is outside. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Inside. Bryce Harper in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4 to the board.
Oh, he took his chance of getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game. Here with 2 out. They set up a full base to end the inning. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like this is Jose Suarez. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Dylan Lee gets the ball now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
どうしよう、左か。 どうしようかな。チャンス強いからな。ハーパーにダイソーかな。ハーパーにダイソーで走ります。
Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and on the run for the Red Sox. Corey Rosen getting some more speed on the bases.
間違えてんな俺。いらんやんもう。ちょっと待って、落ち着け落ち着け。もうタイムできへんのかな。何やってんねん。
And misses. Strike one. The Red Sox with the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. And fouled off.
やばい。
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to inning number 11 we go. We're all tied up 5-5.
どうすんのこれ。こいつ一塁できへんの。できへんわ。イートン外野できる。イートンは外野だけ。サードちょっと待ってって。コントレラスが一塁できんのか。そういうことか。
Wilson Contreras getting loose there. He's now in the game at first.
Wilson Contreras.
Also into the ball game, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll play second.
Number 2, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
ティム三振。何ですか。ゴンザレスが危ねえな。オッケーね。オッケーオッケー。ゴンザレスショートできる。でもこれはアイナーと変えとこう。危ねえ。今日はスライダーがいいよ。
Flips the corner. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
高めのフォーシーム振れ。発送。
That misses. Down 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-2. Upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just misses. Full count now.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Up the middle. Base hit into center field. The throw home. He beat it, and they got the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Clips the corner. First and second go out. We are in the 11th. The 1-1. In the dirt. Grounds one to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after. Kane Smith on the pitch here.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded.
内野ゴロバックホームやぞ。
In a tight ball game.
間違えんなよ。
Right here.
Nope, outside.
まあね
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
One. In danger of walking in the tying run.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 3-1. And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. So they're all loaded up. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Karaburiして
Got it. 1 out for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
アクーニャかもう
That's the ball.
ショートゴロ打って次のボールでショートゴロ打って
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's in for a strike. Count even at 1. This one chopped to the ground, but foul.
次オルソンやからな
1-2 now on Acuna. Chop left side. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Matt is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
In there at the knees. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Braves trying to break this one open here in extra innings. The 1-1. And a foul ball. To third, takes hit, one run in already. It's in and out of his glove. Another comes in to score. Acuna around third. He's safe, and they clear the bases. It's now 10-5.
How about that? Clears the bases. Found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. Kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do on the tee where it's placed in different spots. It's just nice.
That one misses. Ball one. And it's second. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And there's two down.
Up next for Atlanta, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Here's Profar now.
And that's the ball.
And on second, two down.
Oh.
Two and one now. That one catches the corner for a strike. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. Just missed. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Chopped out towards short. Catalefaletta throws the first in time. Profar is out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that play. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Braves 10 and the Red Sox 5. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Joe stepping in for Boston. Adley Rutschman. gets fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2.
残酷なゲームや。
Backfoot slider ties him up, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
まあ腹立つわ。
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Now a pop-up on the infield. Wisely takes it in for the out, and there's two down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Rafaela in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Runner at second, two down.
Bowen.
One strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
Final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
っていうことですよね。いやー、大接戦2つとも落として2連敗。神がかってたのにな、同点までは。すいませんでした。
惜しかったですね。
ねえ、惜しかった。明日からやっと弱いチームと3つできるから。6月15日が来ればトレードも解禁。まだギリギリ気持ちがつながっております頑張ります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。ムカついた。まあ自分のミスもあったな。面白いねこのゲーム。もうちょっと勝ちたいな。あれでした。ナボー。